You might think love bombing only happens in dating, but what if I told you it's happening right now? In your workplace, your friendships, maybe even your own family. You know that friend who's your biggest cheerleader, or that boss who can't stop telling you how amazing you are? What if that affection isn't just nice? What if it's manipulation? Love bombing is when someone drowns you in attention, praise, and affection, not to connect with you, but to control you. It's a strategy that makes you feel special, chosen, even lucky, until suddenly you're dependent on their approval. Real affection is a slow burn that respects your space. Love bombing, it's a fire hose of flattery that leaves you gasping for air. And it's not just romantic, it's happening at work, with friends, and even in families. So let's break it down. Here are 5 people who might be secretly love bombing you right now. Maybe it's the perfect boss or colleague. This one's sneaky. It usually starts when you're new. A manager singles you out, praising you in meetings, calling you a rock star, the best hire ever. They promise opportunities that sound too good to be true, and at first it feels incredible. But a real mentor gives you both praise and growth. A love bombing boss gives you nothing but praise because the goal isn't to help you grow. Suddenly, you're working late, taking on tasks way outside your job, and feeling guilty for saying no. When you can't keep up, the warmth disappears. Now they're cold, critical, and distant, and you're scrambling to earn their approval again. That's not leadership, that's control dressed up as appreciation. How about the overly attached best friend? This one's tough too because it feels like love. They flood you with affection, constant compliments, texts all day long. They say things like, "You're the only one who gets me," and it feels amazing until it starts to feel suffocating. Here's the giveaway: they don't want to share you, they get pouty, passive aggressive, or jealous when you spend time with other people. They subtly tear down your friends, your family, anyone who could pull you away. You start apologizing for having a life outside of them. And when you try to set boundaries, they guilt trip you. Suddenly, that friendship that felt so warm now feels like walking on eggshells. Healthy friendships celebrate your freedom. Love bombing friendships try to own it. Now, it might be the controlling family member. Love bombing can start at home. Maybe it's a parent, a grandparent, or sibling who smothers you with praise, but only when you behave how they want. They might call you the golden child. You're told that you're the smartest one, the best one, who never disappoints. But it's not love, it's emotional currency. Love in exchange for obedience. The second you make a choice they don't like, the affection disappears. Now it's guilt trips, silent treatment, or "after everything I've done for you." That's not nurturing, that's manipulation. And the scariest part, it trains you to believe that love must be earned. Then there's that charismatic group, leader or a mentor who floods you with praise and belonging the second you join. Everyone tells you how special you are. They make you feel like you finally found your people. And that's the hook. Because once you're in, they start taking your independence apart piece by piece. You're discouraged from thinking for yourself. Questioning the leader gets you punished or ignored. Friends and family outside of the group, they suddenly become the enemy. It's the ultimate illusion, love that locks you in. What starts as belonging becomes dependence. Or how about the instant soulmate? This one hits fast. You meet, and instantly it's like you've known each other forever. They mirror your humor, your music taste, even your childhood stories. Within days, they're calling you their bestie or soulmate. It feels magical. But that's the red flag. It's too much, too soon. They push for intense connection, constant texting, deep secrets, even planning a trip after 2 brunches. They want access to every part of your life immediately. This intensity isn't friendship, it's strategy. They're bypassing your boundaries, fast tracking your trust, and if you try to slow it down, they flip. Suddenly, you're the fake friend. Their reaction tells you everything. It was never about connection, it was about control. They might say, "I've never met anyone who gets me like you do," or mirror your thoughts and feelings so perfectly. At first, it's intoxicating. You think, finally, someone truly understands me. But that connection is a shortcut to control. By making you feel deeply understood, they quickly build trust. They get you to open up, share vulnerabilities, and reveal emotional patterns. And once they have it, it can be used to manipulate or guilt you. This isn't genuine empathy, it's a fast track way to make you dependent. The key difference from a real friendship: a healthy person understands but respects your boundaries. A love bomber uses emotional connection to weave themselves into your life and make you reliant on their validation. So, how do you protect yourself? First, trust your gut. If something feels off or too perfect, that's your intuition waving a red flag. Second, set boundaries. A healthy person respects limits. A manipulator panics. If someone floods you with messages, say, hey, I'm usually off my phone during work, or I'll reply when I can. Their reaction will tell you everything. Third, stay connected to your other people. Love bombers want to isolate you. Real love encourages community, not control. And finally, don't be afraid to walk away. If someone repeatedly drains, confuses, or pressures you, it's okay to step back. Your peace is not up for negotiation. Remember this: real love doesn't need to perform, it just shows up. Spotting love bombing isn't about becoming cynical, it's about being smart, because real connection feels calm, not chaotic. It makes you feel safe, not suffocated. Have you ever been love bombed by someone you didn't expect? Share your story in the comments. Your experience could help someone else recognize the signs. And if this hit home, give this video a like and subscribe for more real talk about navigating toxic people and protecting your peace. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'm Lisa, the Matchstick Mom.